This is the reason to doubt. This is the reason to doubt podcast.
Yeah.
Just for our Texas listeners. Just for our Texas listeners.
Episode 44.
I was over his head. I knew. It's this. Damn. You got all type of jobs, huh?
You want some shit, man?
Welcome. Episode 44 of the Reason to Doubt podcast. I'm your host, Jay Sims. To the left of me, we got Fresh 60. To the right of me, we got
Look at his kicks, look at his car. All I say is
and
Song was weak.
what?
So that song was weak.
That's the biggest song in Rockefeller history. You know that, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, nah. Reason to Doubt facts.
Still weak. Oh boy.
Watch your fucking mouth, man.
Killer.
But
How is that possible?
welcome back. Another week of the Reason to Doubt podcast. Episode 44. Fofo. Dirty Harry. That's what we named this episode, Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry.
What do you say? Say hello to my little friend?
No, he's saying 44 Magnum, the most powerful hand on earth.
You ever seen Hollywood Shuffle?
Mm-hmm.
Remember you see when they made fun of that shit? Hey, we'll watch Hollywood Shuffle, guys.
Hollywood Shuffle, that was Robert
Townsend.
Robert Townsend.
Yeah.
Robert Townsend.
Classic movie. But we here, episode 44. It's a crisis.
Let me spray in my motherfucking wrong, man. This is the cure right here.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is, dude.
Coronavirus. We on high alert, dog. High alert, y'all.
It's definitely deep.
I'm immune.
They cancel everything but motherfucking work, though.
Everything but work.
But before we get into that, man, I'd like to thank all our listeners. Thank everybody for listening. All our viewers on YouTube, our YouTube viewership, our Anchor, Spotify,
Subscribers.
Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all the feedback from last week's episode. With a shout out to Q1 for the St. Lunatics, man. We really appreciate you coming through. Round of applause for Q1. You know what I'm saying? Dropping gems, man. If you haven't seen the episode, make sure you go check it out. Episode 43. Great episode. A lot of gems that you might have thought you knew. Because, I did my little research before the episode. Thinking I know. He ain't about to tell me nothing I don't know about the St. Lunatics. Said a whole bunch of shit I ain't know. About the whole Mace story. And they had a little beef and everything like that. It was a cool interview. He'll be back on, I'm sure.
Party on the 2, I think they still got the party.
As of right now,
It might be canceled.
his All Green party is on Tuesday night. Check out his Instagram for more details. Keywan Lunatic OG. But as of right now, it's still on. But everybody that was watching our 1 year celebration party is not canceled, but it is postponed. And
It's kind of like the same thing.
no, cancelment is over. We ain't having it. We definitely having it.
So they should say that in the culture. Like instead of canceling people, maybe they should just start postponing people.
No, some motherfuckers need to be canceled though.
But some people just need to be postponed.
Like who?
Kill.
It's over.
I wasn't
with
gonna
it.
say it.
He coming back.
They just hit him with another case in New York. He just got hit with another case.
He wasn't doing all that shit, dude.
Shit, they said they found they just took all his hard drive. They said they ain't no telling what's on them motherfuckers. Lawyer said, we don't think nothing. Lawyer supposed to be like, man, we guarantee for nothing. He like, well, shit.
As far as we know,
we don't think nothing on them. R. Kelly, it's over, man. We'll never see R. Kelly. You'll see. The only time you're gonna see R. Kelly is in jail. Like you'll never see him on the street again. But round of applause for justice being served. We talking about canceling people and shit like that. Every time they brought up R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, or somebody was like, well, what about Harvey Weinstein? And what about, you know what I'm saying?
They handled it.
Harvey Weinstein got sentenced to 23 years, and he's still facing other charges in like California.
The long ride, boss?
But I ain't heard nobody talking about that shit.
I ain't heard nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
Oprah ain't did a show. Oprah again.
But it's like...
Or even social media besides the large, you know what I'm saying, social media sites, Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked. Other than that, ain't nobody really... It's just a few memes. They ain't attacking them like they did Kill.
That's what I mean. And like, we gotta realize that when we canceling people, they going so hard on Kills. Yeah, he deserved it. R. Kelly deserved it. But it's like...
Keep the same energy.
People really like R. Kelly, though. So it's like... It's more of a big deal to our culture because people really got love for him. So when they was saying cancel Harvey Weinstein too, man, nobody really give a fuck about Harvey Weinstein. He ain't even a celebrity. He executive.
Behind the scenes, yeah.
So it wasn't even like a thing to cancel him or anything like that. It's good justice is served, but stop faking. Like Elvis documentary came out too, like last year.
And he married a little honey, right?
She was 50. He basically got this woman from like overseas. She was like 14. He brought her back.
Yeah.
Married her. She was like 14, 15 when they got married. Yeah. Ain't much difference than R. Kelly, you know. But they didn't make a big deal about that because
it's the king.
It's our own killing our doing our dad to our own though. Like white people ain't really about to kill our their king though. You know, like us, we believe anything we hear until, you know what I'm saying.
Fake news be so good.
Fake news always outweigh the real. You know,
would be good.
It spread fast too, like.
And then when the truth come out, like all right, but the lie more entertaining than the truth always.
Yep.
Well, shout out to R. Kelly. You know,
coming home soon.
He gonna be. No, he not. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying. Don't drop the soap. Make sure you winning all them talent shows in jail. Keep doing your thing, boy.
Listen, he been kicking Cook County.
He's still in Cook.
If he get charged in Illinois, he'll be straight.
No, he got fair charges. But let's change. This is a nasty topic, man. We're gonna go on to another nasty topic. We gotta talk about it, man.
What's that?
Coronavirus.
Don't spray that Lysol no more.
I ain't gonna spray it. I don't need to be sprayed. It's already the whole room been disinfected before y'all even got in here. You know.
You been here spraying
everything, though.
Right.
I don't know where you niggas been.
Huh?
You in the Top Golf and shit last night, didn't you?
Damn.
All coughing in there. Where you was at yesterday?
Huh?
You was in Goldfingers.
What? On the set, I was at work.
Nastiness.
And I wasn't at Goldfingers either.
My fault. Nastiness. It's too much, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where y'all been at, man. Can't be too
where
careful.
You been at?
Yeah, that's.
I've been at Dallas. I've been quarantined.
Never. I ain't seen no plastic outside.
You ain't gotta do all that.
Yeah, you do, man.
Quarantine just means just staying out. But they about to make us all do that.
Shit, motherfucker can't keep me in the house.
So, with the coronavirus, what y'all think about it, man?
Definitely deep.
Because I wasn't playing with it, but I didn't think it was that serious at first. as KD sips his Corona.
I heard it ain't that deep. A lot of my people work in the medical field, stuff like that. They just say it's just a flu. It ain't that.
They're
deep.
just trying to contain. They're just trying to stop.
contain the, you know what I'm saying? Nice good flu, but it's definitely deep. Anytime something happened for the first time, I can't say it's the first time because we had plenty of epidemics with
swine flu, bird
weird
flu.
shit, but it's the first time it ever happened in this type of proportion. You know what I'm saying? Millions of people get sick and old folks dying from it. Mm-hmm. So
they
it's
really
the first
don't know
time,
how to handle it.
Yeah, they don't know how to handle it. It's the first time they never canceled sporting events. They canceled school.
Large sporting events,
So,
March Madness.
That's when I knew it was
NBA
deep.
game.
When they
Definitely
canceled
deep.
March Madness, I was like, oh, hold up.
Yeah.
Like, it's real because
That's a $1 billion situation.
And billions of dollars. Like,
Right.
March Madness, it's
They canceled-
crazy.
They canceled everything but work.
But
I gotta go tonight.
Our job is on some, you know what I'm saying? We making ammunition. They still got us going in.
Man.
But I was looking, they're going to be sending us home. We're in Illinois right now. right across the bridge from St. Louis, but in Illinois they shut down every school. Like all the schools are shut down. All the sporting events, everything.
Bars, restaurants.
Yeah,
Tomorrow, Monday.
No more crab legs. I heard they found that corona in them crab legs though.
For real?
Yeah. What's that?
Inside them and shit.
In them crab legs, dude. Found that corona.
That's fucked up.
You just made that up.
I think you did.
I didn't make that up.
Is that fake news?
It definitely was on IG. Oh! I'm running with it.
That makes sense.
I'm running with it.
But my little research that I did on corona, man, it's a very bad flu. They saying like if you feeling sick, they don't even want you to rush to the hospital. Basically just treat it like the flu because they don't want you to spread it, get everybody else sick.
Right.
But I understand why they got to do what they got to do because it's a threat to everybody else. You know, you can't expose people to that. But ain't nothing we can do about it. It seems like everybody gonna get it.
That's
As
the
far
thing.
as conspiracy, you think it's like some man-made shit, government? A lot of people saying that.
I'm always here for a good conspiracy theory. But from what I seen,
no, they sprinkling that shit with drones.
what?
They sprinkled it in the atmosphere with drones.
From what I seen, or what I did, it came from China.
On the drone, yeah.
They was in China on some eating some shit they wasn't supposed to be eating, and that's how it's basically spreading. But it's deep. Like in Italy right now, they basically using it like. First of all, they said that if you over 80 years old, it's like the Grim Reaper coming to get you. Like it's gonna kill you. Damn near.
You over with.
You over with. Like the death rate is like over 98% people over 80 years old. In Italy right now, they don't have the resources for that. So it is real. Like this, people should take this serious because in Italy, they basically picking and choosing like who's gonna live and who's gonna die. Like if us three was in there and we was real sick.
Paper, rock, scissors?
All right, fam.
I kill
they
you. I'm cold at paper, rock, scissors.
I'm pretty good at it.
Sorry for y'all.
But in Italy right now, it's just like they picking and choosing who lives or die. And it's just thousands of people dying at a rapid rate. And they saying we just 2 weeks behind Italy in America.
Okay.
See, the thing is,
Let's
I've been
let's
taking
paper, rock, scissors right now.
my black seed oil and my ginger ale, so I'm pretty good.
What we doing?
Paper, rock, scissors.
Hold up.
We gonna
Is
just,
it rock, paper, scissors, shoot, or rock, paper, scissors?
that's always been a debate. We go for shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and it's always the best out of three.
No, it's us three. So it's like,
How 3 people gonna play though?
I ain't playing, because I'm good. Black seed oil, ginger ale. I'm straight.
what?
Yeah,
That's all you need to survive the coronavirus?
I'm good. The thing, I really ain't tripping until I start seeing people slobbing and bleeding out their eyes like
Walking Dead?
like cabin fever.
Cabin fever?
I
Contagion?
really ain't tripping. I'm going out of town on April 3rd. I ain't tripping.
They said you driving?
Flying.
They shutting the airports down.
April 3rd, they'll be back over. You know what I can't wait to do? I can't wait to jump on a motherfucker with a gang of rowdy white boys. If we catch a motherfucker who been coughing and jump on him and rough him, I can't wait to do that.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about, man?
You know how they been like, if they catch somebody coughing or sneezing, you know what I'm saying? And like, he's suspect, they got to take him down? Yeah.
Why would that help?
Now all y'all getting it.
Yeah, all y'all gonna get sick now. They're gonna beat him up.
But the thing is, I'm on my black seed and my ginger ale, so I ain't tripping about catching it.
He coughing on you.
He coughing on everybody else, you know what I'm saying? So he got to
His
be
blood,
taken,
all
gotta be
his
taken care of.
body fluids is all over.
Got to be
you.
taken care of, though. You know what I'm
If
saying?
anybody listening, man, leave people
And I'm on
alone that
that.
are looking sick or anything like that. Leave them alone.
I'm on that.
Y'all
I really
gonna-
didn't care too much, and then they start canceling or postponing the sneaker releases. I'm like, all right, now the fuck is going on? Now Nike closed. I need answers.
Nike and Apple.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That's what I mean.
That's a big deal.
They
I would-
cutting checks, though. I heard they cutting checks. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, cutting checks. That's what I'm waiting on a check.
If you got some
Will we
money,
get unemployment or will we get our regular pay if we get?
probably to file unemployment or something.
I'm ready for it. Vacation.
They gonna have to work something out though. Like, shout out to all the companies and all the CEOs that are like looking out for the normal people because Like AT&T, I think they
taking care of their people.
They took care of like no, you ain't gotta make payments on your phone for 60 days.
What about Sprint?
Sprint probably
Sprint
cut
ain't
your
showing
Sprint cutthroat.
Sprint and cut your shit off for 3 cents.
For nothing.
Play with them.
Nothing.
Sprint don't play them
Cutthroat.
I heard they showing relief, giving relief on mortgages too.
Yep, they saying the mortgage relief. They say interest rates is down to damn near 1%.
So you gonna get you something right now?
Thinking about it, man.
You know what we should do? Buy stock while it's low.
Yeah.
That shit gonna jump.
But what if it's the end of the world and like the shit don't never go up?
It's a gamble.
You know what's tight about this though? It do show everybody that money don't mean shit. Cause right now, the whole world, everybody, like they might not be that scared right now, but if the shit get worse, you get like real people gonna be scared. And all that money you got, none of that shit, you can get sick just like the bum on the street.
Hold on. Yeah. I seen two weird ass things. I seen the motherfucker, shout out to B Wilson, my homie B Wilson, he FaceTiming, right?
Shout out B Wilson.
He like, man, look at this, bro. It's a dope fiend. In East St. Louis on the corner, bro, he got a mask on. He got a mask on.
He got a mask on?
Yeah, the dope fiend had a mask on. Like, dude, like he won't pick up a cigarette butt off the ground and smoke it. You cool, fam. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no mask. Dude. The other one I seen was motherfucking Magic Johnson had a mask on. Like, come on, bro. You beat AIDS. You know what I'm saying? You can't be worried about this little shit. This little shit?
That's a conspiracy. They say Magic never even had that shit.
But what you doing with that mask on?
Fans, don't nobody want to be getting sick, dog.
You beat the toughest, the boss, the boss of motherfucking
Dr.
viruses.
Robotnik?
Yeah, the boss of viruses. He really
King Cooper?
He beat the last stage. He beat the boss.
Hey, but look.
He ain't tripping.
Hey, people
That don't mean he won't.
People stop posting that meme with Magic Johnson talking about when Magic got AIDS, they ain't canceled the whole NBA. Fam, that's not the same, dude. Like, and they kicked Magic out of the league. Like he couldn't play no more, fam.
That's crazy.
And the thing, like HIV ain't even spread like that, so like they really was bogus for even kicking him out of the league. Not bogus, I didn't say bogus, but in '91,
It was kind of like they didn't know. It was
Pretty
new.
deep.
It was kind of new. They didn't really know how to.
shout out to Karl Malone. He was the only motherfucker that said what everybody
I
was
ain't
thinking
want to
back
play
then.
with him. I ain't playing with him.
What if he bleed on his foot? Like back then, you gotta think they didn't know nothing. People
didn't
got
know the
AIDS, HIV, you was dead. Like that's why I was so crazy when Magic made the announcement. They was like, "Damn, Magic Johnson about to die."
Die.
And he beat it.
30 years later.
Magic Johnson healthy as an ox,
I don't think
big
he-
as hell.
One
Big
thing
as
he
hell.
got is fucking financial aid. I want it. That's what Magic got, financial aids, goddammit.
Yeah.
50 motherfucking restaurants.
But the coronavirus,
Lakers.
man, the NBA, how life been treating y'all without sports, man?
I just been
weird.
playing the game.
Play the game. Watch
Turn it
movies.
into a gamer.
But what's crazy,
TV series.
since sports basketball been over with, man, I found out like my woman, her favorite color green.
Yeah, we spending some time together.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
Long conversations. Been
She
a
a
little long.
vegan, bro. I
You never knew.
I didn't even know that. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, but
Been spending time
sports
with the dog.
being over with, like
Sports is a big deal.
they would do this. The conspiracy is on, man. They don't want the Lakers to win the championship.
That's what.
I see
That's
it.
how I feel.
That's how I see it, man. The year we about to get
That
back
momentum
on time,
that we had,
now you're trying to
we
cancel
was
the
rolling.
But, you know, they get 3 weeks off. Now they just going to be healthy. A healthy Lakers.
No, that momentum always.
No, I think we gearing up though for the best play. If it do come back in 30 days, like they said, and they just start kicking off with the playoffs start.
Fresh legs?
I think we gearing up for like the best playoffs ever.
Fresh legs.
Like if everybody, God bless. Like hopefully everything is back to normal, and we just can continue with our regular life. And everybody come back and they hooping playoffs. Everybody healthy. Kawhi, Paul George, everybody healthy. LeBron. We gearing up for like the best playoffs, probably. You know, hopefully.
Or we
But
gotta keep watching bowling.
good. This could be the last time we ever speak on this nigga. We're gonna get a round of applause for Vince Carter, bum ass.
Wait a minute.
Vince Carter on 22 years of running and jumping, just being in the way in the NBA.
Being in the way?
Congratulations
He probably
on your
played
career.
his last
He was probably only in the way for like the last 6, 7 years.
7. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm bullshitting though. But congratulations to Vince Carter for a good career. We might what?
We might pick up next. One more year.
Vince said you done though. They asked him about
a half a year or something.
They asked him about the rules changing next year. And Vince was like, "Shit, ain't got nothing to do with me."
Oh, he done.
So he done. Yeah, Vince done. And they were saying the last game because they say if NBA come back, they're just picking up in the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
So and they the worst team in the NBA. So
say it again.
They the worst team in the NBA.
Huh? Can't hear you.
The Atlanta Hawks, they're the worst team in the NBA.
Because they ain't playing Vince enough.
That's it, huh?
But shout out to the NBA, man. We praying that it come back. I'm praying that everybody is healthy, man. Because you see in times like this, the world is bigger than just basketball, your personal shit. But how y'all feel? We're going to talk about this one more time. How y'all feel about Rudy Gobert touching every microphone and everything before he left?
Hurt him bad, yeah. He just donated. He felt stupid after that shit. I think he just donated $500,000.
$500,000.
Big ass play too much.
Big ass
Everybody got that friend that play too goddamn much. That's him.
Man.
But
playing with me, dude.
I'm going to shoot him some bail. The FCC said that what he did, that ain't enough to make somebody, you know what I'm saying, me touching the microphone, even if I had it, it wouldn't make somebody get it. You know, you got to spit
It's
on
more
it
like airborne.
It ain't even, no, right now they're saying it's more just like touching. Like, that's why they want you to wash your hands and do that. Because they saying it just don't come. Somebody got to, like, cough on you and the fluids get in your mouth or something like that. It ain't just you walking around and can get it. It ain't like that. As they know so far. So they were saying him doing that didn't give nobody the shit.
It's still a bad look.
Still a bad look, though.
Play too goddamn
Super bad look.
Your tall ass. You playing too damn much.
But right now, Donovan Mitchell got it. Moutier, they also on the Utah Jazz, and somebody that they played against the Detroit Pistons the night before, like Rudy Gobert's matchup.
I think that rookie.
He got it too. He was fucking Rudy Gobert up. He had like 30 and 22 on Rudy Gobert.
Take this.
He got it too.
Yes, take that. Take that with you.
I've been seeing some funny memes.
Oh, the memes
They were showing the memes. They were like
crazy,
girls that been fucking with the Utah Jazz players, seeing like Anthony Allen eating like some that hot chicken wing. He was like coughing, like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Hey, shout out to all them girls that, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck with them Jazz
groupies.
Hey, go get checked out. But,
got the corona.
That's crazy.
Between all this corona shit, the NFL they already out, but the NFL found time to redo their contracts and everything. And
we lifted the ban on marijuana.
Not really it really wasn't like a ban, just they not testing. You won't get suspended for marijuana.
For a positive test.
But it's funny because the NFL got a lot of problems with they pay, like guaranteed money and so many different things in the NFL. Like
they just gave them that weed.
They gave them that weed. And they put on more games. Like, they was like, that's a big thing. Yeah. They said, we're going to eliminate weed from the banned substance list. And they just agreed to this shit right away.
They slid another game in there. Another preseason?
Yeah. It's like 17 games now. I think it's another playoff team can make it. There's a lot of bullshit that, like, it affect everything. But they do that.
That's how they did us with them phones at work. Like, blah, 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 cell phones. Everybody signed. That's it.
Bring your cell phones to work now.
Yeah, everybody signed.
That's crazy.
That fine print, they wouldn't pay no attention to that fine print.
But NFL, if NFL was going on, they'd be like, fuck that corona. They was playing. Y'all still don't play.
You think so?
Yeah, NFL don't care about none of that shit.
I'm gonna get a fly ass jumpsuit.
Like what? Like a
hazmat
jumpsuit.
Hazmat jumpsuit.
Some little drip with it though.
Yeah, that's gonna be weak.
You gonna be outside?
I probably get Dapper Dan to do me
a Gucci hazmat.
Fuck yeah!
But when they shut everything down, y'all going outside?
I'm definitely out there. I'm going
just don't touch me. Like you just gotta.
I'm going out of town in April.
You know what I'm saying? Maneuver.
I really ain't heard no cases down south.
They say Alabama don't have no cases.
See what I'm saying? I'm going down south. Cause I was always see who Rudy Gay, he got it, or Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, he must not be all the way black then. Cause I really, it's like the only case of black folk that I heard they got.
Dude, Moutier is Nigerian. He black.
Blacker than black.
Moutier is like African. Like
That's crazy.
he black as they come.
I didn't know he had it.
Let's throw that whole thing up. Tom Hanks got it.
Yeah, but
Him and his wife.
Him and his wife got it.
Saving Private Ryan, that was a long time ago.
Oh, look, you slandering Tom Hanks' name?
I'm just saying, who really checking for Tom Hanks?
Captain Phillips?
You tripping. Tom Hanks is like the GOAT, fam.
Forrest fucking
way.
Him
GOAT.
and Denzel.
I wouldn't give
Private
him
Ryan.
I wouldn't give him the GOAT.
I said Denzel. But Tom Hanks is like,
He's an A-list actor.
That's all they made.
No, he
might check
cold.
him
There's
for
a
me.
bunch of them.
He ain't like, Jim Carrey.
he way better than Jim Carrey.
No
bro.
way. No way. And Jim Carrey just.
What movie Jim Carrey got to fucking Forrest Gump?
All of them.
Like different
Me, Myself, and Irene.
different categories.
It's like.
That's what I'm saying. He
it's
not
like-
even he ain't even.
I'm just saying, we just talking about.
Actors.
He ain't act like that. Oh my God.
Tom Hanks is
Well,
like
this is just another good debate then.
Yeah, I'm saying like top 5 actors.
Top 5
Actors, serious actors.
It don't matter. What do you mean? Comedian ain't serious?
No, like
How
this
come it
is different. Like it's different. Jim Carrey is different. Jim Carrey can't act. Like
He
Jim
can do
Carrey
anything.
doesn't. Jim Carrey is cold, but a comedic actor ain't the same as like.
That's your opinion. You can't push opinion over respect.
No, but it's all right. But Dave Chappelle, or not Dave Chappelle. Name a comedic actor that's like a cold, serious actor. Like Martin ain't a cold actor.
Will Smith, yeah.
He ain't a comedian though.
But he's a comedic actor. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, that was comedy.
Robin Williams was before he died.
Robin Williams was pretty good.
He was a comedian.
So top 5 actors, what's up?
I really
Y'all
ain't.
scared of it?
I ain't scared of it. It's
I watched too many
broad,
movies.
yeah.
I had to think about
I
that.
thought when we was talking about Tom Hanks was like I just thought we were talking about like white actors.
That's what I thought.
I think Tom Hanks is a cold actor though. Like,
No, that's
Are he a good actor?
like I think dude is like elite.
I just thought we were
actor.
talking about white actors when we mentioned Tom Hanks. It was like, yeah, he not my favorite white actor. Jim Carrey, then Matthew McConaughey.
I like Matt.
Them my two, and
I
then
like Mark.
and then Tom Cruise.
Mark Wahlberg.
Tom Cruise is trash. Dude.
Mark Wahlberg ain't shit.
Tom Cruise.
Mark Wahlberg ain't shit, but I do
Wahlberg
like
ain't
Mark
shit.
Wahlberg movies, but he ain't shit.
He ain't shit. But Tom Cruise, Matthew McConaughey, and Jim Carrey, them my
Bunch
dogs.
of them.
Man, fuck.
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford
Pierce
pretty good.
Bronson. All the Bonds. I fuck with the Bonds.
Bonds is pretty good.
Man, them niggas weak, dude.
Yeah, but he's like Tom Hanks is the GOAT to you.
One of the goats. Let's say the goat. Denzel's the goat. Fuck with Tom Hanks though.
My man.
But let's get into new music, man. You been listening to new music, dog?
I definitely gave it. I didn't listen to it again. I gave it a spin.
Sting said he didn't like it. We talked to Sting earlier.
Let me see.
All you scared to death Negroes.
I just the production. For y'all who don't know, we talking about Jay Electronica's new album. Was it highly anticipated? Been waiting on it for how many years? Been waiting on it for 10 years.
10 years. New music that dropped. Jay Electronica dropped his new album. I don't want to fuck up his name. What's that shit called?
You need some Tums or something? You
Keep
steady
on
burping
That
this
shit
shit.
is crazy.
That's a reason.
A Written Testimony is a Jay Electronica album. But it ain't really a Jay Electronica album. It's a Jay Electronica featuring Jay-Z album. Jay-Z on, it's only 9 songs, well 8 songs in it. It's an intro for Minister Farrakhan. It's only, every song got Jay-Z on it. I think one song don't, yeah. And a lot of people don't want to say it.
But
Jay-Z kind of like kill him on every song.
you think you could do whatever show?
Like you watch, like it ain't a Watch the Throne. But people that comment on this shit, if you don't know nothing about Islam or anything like that, like
You can't even understand.
you can't
the
even
lingo.
understand what the lingo or nothing they talking about. Like that shit is going so far over your head. To me, the raps, like the niggas is talking some shit on this shit. the production, I ain't really feeling this shit.
Same way I.
There's a couple beats like I do fuck with, like that shit with Travis Scott do like that beat. I like that beat.
You say dude do his own beats though?
He ain't known for doing it, but they saying out of the 9 songs, Jay Electronica produced like 5 of them himself, and he's not known to do production, but maybe that's why. And I was thinking like being that Jay Electronica came out with Just Blaze, like that was like his guy, and all the cold shit that Jay-Z and Just Blaze did. I want to hear some Just Blaze beats. Like it's cool, like it is dope. I like it, but
I like the content, but I ain't like the production either.
Yeah, I can understand if somebody don't like it though, but and it's like it's cheating though.
Like,
just throw Hov on.
Like you gonna throw Hov on?
This shit
every
is gonna
song?
go platinum.
Yeah.
It ain't even about the platinum. It's just like people been waiting on Jay Electronica, and you come out with an album featuring Jay-Z, like
GOAT.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit. He speak on it on the album though. He speak on it like basically why he don't release music, like he don't want people to judge him and shit like that. But at the end of the day, I feel like that's kind of weak. It's a cop out.
Like you're an artist.
You put your art out there, do what it do.
It's always gonna be critics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gave it one spin. I might give it another.
I listen to it. I listen to it a lot. It is. I fuck with it, but I think it's more because
Jay on there.
Like I just got done reading like Letters to a Black Man by Elijah Muhammad. Like I read that book like twice, but I just finished reading it again like a month ago. So everything they talk about is like fresh in my brain, so I'm like connected with it a little more. So I'm biased, so I don't really want to give my opinion. Like I fuck with it, but I don't like the production like that. So I can see why somebody would be like, no, I ain't really fucking with it.
Right. That boy, the sensei.
Yeah.
It's a fair guy. They be talking some shit.
Yeah. But shout out to Jay Electronica and Hov, shout out Rock Nation. They ain't the only music that came out. Lil Uzi, right? None of us listen to Lil Uzi like that. I checked out Lil Uzi out last time. I ain't listen to the new one. But you listen to Lil Uzi Deuce?
No.
You don't like it?
No.
Shout out to Deuces. Just
I
shoot
don't
it.
care for him.
I figured that'd be your cup of tea.
He's
I
strange.
don't like too much of the young.
He said Cole is his favorite rapper.
Okay.
But Lil Uzi ain't for me. I'm too old for that shit. But I did listen to like almost half of the album that came out last week. Lil Uzi got the #1 album in the country, so like 310,000 records in his first week. Now I'm gonna give y'all a comparison. Like Drake, like Cole sell like 400, Kendrick sell like 500, Drake sold like 700,000 his last album. Uzi selling 3. That's more than like Meek and all the people you think hot. Like he, like Travis Scott. Like I think it's like Drake, Cole, Kendrick. That's like the first tier, like this new generation. And right in there, it's like Travis Scott, Meek, and shit. Uzi just put himself like damn near over Travis Scott and Meek, almost like he selling a lot of records. The kids love him. He really like putting his stamp on the game. But he did that, and then he dropped another album like this week. Like it's supposed to be like a deluxe, but it was a whole nother album with like 15 new songs.
I'm staying cured.
Yeah, I don't know. He just a little.
The kids is kind of stupid these days. So if they listening to that shit, he all good.
The
thing is,
I fuck with him. Like he a sneakerhead, so I be watching the interviews and watching the little sneaker shows, and they always reference Lil Uzi, but his style is like very unorthodox. Besides the sneakers, the way he dresses like
Gothic.
no, not even gothic. Like it's like he be wearing. They don't like
feminine and shit like that.
Yeah.
See, I felt.
I did see with a personal one. Okay.
No, not even. It's deeper than that. He had like a little. It looked like a 8-year-old girl shirt on.
He like a sassy gangster.
He from Philly though, ain't he?
From Philly. That's why it's funny.
Weird ass dude.
But I was listening to his album though, like right. He really like rapping though, and that's why it's funny. I'm like, damn, he like rapping for real, And my impression of Uzi, like even like the
image
song
don't
said,
fit.
he don't be rapping though. Like he be just making melodies and shit like that. Like on this album, like he was actually spitting on the shit that I heard. Like it sounded like Wayne. It wasn't as good as Wayne, like with the metaphors and shit, but his flow and everything. He sounded like Wayne, like you could tell like Lil Wayne is
Influencing.
So it ain't that bad. And he can really rap. He's from Philly, so he know how to rap. But he doing what is getting him his fans.
So when so like as far as generations and stuff like that, when people do that, like is that like not being themselves?
I can't say that because I don't know who he really is and because people grow. So it's like he might have grown into that. He might have grew up on Beanie Siegel and State Property, but once he got older, he wanted to be different and no telling like what your influence is and shit. So I can't say it's not yourself.
He finessing.
So you think he ain't nothing?
I mean,
like
I don't know. That's why I was just asking.
He probably finessing.
I think there's a lot of people doing that.
Dame will call him a culture vulture.
No. He can't be a culture vulture. How you a culture vulture?
Because so he come out and supposed to be hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And he doing that weird ass. He doing whatever gonna sell. So he ain't being true to himself.
We're not saying that.
I don't think so because like you said,
he doing whatever gonna make some money.
Well, no, what he said like he from Philly,
exactly.
So he got bars like that East Coast. But since he came out, he always had the face piercings. You know what I'm saying? The face tattoos, the weird, you know what I'm saying, style, like that generation. I think he might just be, pushing it a little more.
I think he an influence of Wayne, but he just took it a step further. Like,
I thought he was a rock star.
But that's
supposed to be.
So is he a culture vulture? Is he a culture vulture or a rock star or something?
No, if he, like I say, if that's what he putting on. You know what I'm saying? Make music for whoever rock stars. You know what I'm saying? Listen to music. Make pop music then.
He is a pop star though.
Okay, so why be putting him in the hip hop category?
Because he rapping.
But he rapping pop. So that's what I'm
pop
saying.
But what is pop though? It means popular music, right?
Okay.
Rap is the most popular music.
Rap is the most popular. So we talking about hip hop. But hip hop and pop.
Yeah.
There's two different things. So if you want to come out, you know what I'm saying? He got the pop image, the wild ass shit, the piercings like a rock star, you know what I'm saying? But he want his foot in the hip hop. It's just a finesse.
No, but I don't think that's what he's doing. I never heard Lil Uzi trying to say like I'm trying to be hip hop or anything like that. It's just
what is he trying to be then?
He just making music. Like they putting him in there because he rap.
Yeah, maybe they put him in the wrong category to begin with.
But that's what I'm saying. I thought that he was on some other shit, but after I listened to it, he's rapping. Like he rap. You know, it's just it ain't for me because like the content ain't for me. Like I like to listen to shit I can relate to and stuff, but I can listen to it and I can see how somebody would like that shit. Like what he rapping about, the beats he rapping on, like the melodies he making. Like, I can see why younger kids would like that shit. It's entertaining.
Because they don't know shit about music.
But that's the same thing our parents said about us though. Like
that hippity hop shit.
Yeah, it's just shit. That I try to not to like even judge the shit. I was like, that shit ain't for me because the same thing that we look at like it's some bullshit. Like maybe not our parents looking at us like, man, Snoop. They were a generation before us like Snoop Dogg and all that shit. They thought that shit was bullshit. So it's the same thing, man. Like when new shit come along, but we can shit on somebody though. I ain't gonna shit on Uzi, but we can shit on Blueface. He dropped the album.
Dude, I don't like that nigga, man.
Never been a Blueface.
He got his album called I'm Trying to Find a Beat.
I can't wait for him to get into some legal trouble.
Bullshit. That's what I would call.
And then they tail.
Huh?
That's what I would call for real.
Yeah, look, it's called
Trying to Find a Beat.
So
she trying to
find
make
the beat.
He trying to make a mockery out of everybody because they say he rap off beat.
Yeah. I got respect for him because he had said this shit a hustle. Like he don't take this shit serious.
That's why I want him to get into some legal trouble, and I want him to tell. do all that, turn in straight into 6ix9ine, and then hopefully, you know, his career get killed. Hopefully.
He a real crip dude. He ain't gonna tell on nobody, dude.
Fuck that dude, man.
No, he trash as fuck. But he got everybody on his album. He got Lil Baby, Gunna, Jeremiah, The Baby.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wish the motherfuckers, they wasn't like that back in the day. Everybody, people just doing features just because, you know what I'm saying? They know
They
it's
hot.
Yeah, I know. Motherfucker, a lot of people didn't work with a lot of people back in the day.
Yeah, I think that's fucked.
If they thought you could rap, or if they didn't fuck with you, they ain't finna do it. They ain't finna do it with you just because
you popping.
Yeah.
You think that back in the day it was all those clicks though. So you had like Rockefeller only fuck with Rockefeller. You had Rough Riders fuck with Rough Riders. Cash Money fuck with Cash Money, and Murder Inc. Like it was all them labels. They did collab a little bit.
They collabed.
But it wasn't like. But it was Death Row was with Death Row, and No Limit was No Limit. Like now it ain't really like that. It's just everybody.
It's kind of like same thing with the NBA. Like, you know, players helping each other off the floor. You know, everybody dapping up after. Motherfuckers like real friends off the court.
The
jersey swap. But like KD
Ain't
said, like you're not finna. But like
Giannis be like fuck them niggas though. Giannis will walk off.
He walk off the court.
He ain't jersey swapping with nobody.
But like KD said, like if you hot, you know what I'm saying. I'm hot, you hot. It makes sense for us to collab or whatever. But if you trash, I shouldn't collab with you just because you hot.
Right. So
like I don't agree with that shit
I wouldn't
at
make
all.
a song if I was you know what I'm saying, in hip hop. I wouldn't make a song with Lil Uzi just because like ain't nothing we do. You know, so like they say it's all about chemistry stuff like that. I can't imagine him having.
You can't relate.
So
to
Fab shouldn't have made a song with Lil Uzi?
No, man.
I ain't like that song.
Fab did it because, you know what I'm saying, it made sense. It was probably a good business move, but Fab probably don't like Uzi, his music. I can't see that he can.
And I feel like
I didn't listen to enough. I didn't listen to enough of his music to really like.
I ain't never heard
the thing is about back in the day when people got on the track, that what they were trying. They were trying to kill each other. Like,
yeah, they were trying to compete.
The thing.
They were trying to compete.
Like they just came out the other day. Jadakiss, shout out to Jadakiss, he got a new album out in Ignatius. But he was just doing, you know, promo for his album, but he was just telling stories. He said on Reservoir Dogs, on Jay-Z album, Volume 2 or Volume 3 or something, they got a song, classic song, Reservoir Dogs, Jay-Z and the Locks or whatever. DMX on too. And he's saying that Styles P is dissing Jay-Z on the song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they on the song together, they ain't really got no beef, but he don't really like how Jay-Z moving for real. So I'm dissing you, you know what I'm saying, on your own shit. I'm trying to kill you on your own shit. Like, everybody on the song trying to have the best verse. And that's what ain't. Everybody just friendly and shit. But like when Kendrick did the Control song and he named everybody like I'm trying to kill all you. Like everybody took it offense. Like why would he say my name? And I thought we was cool, but he said what he's supposed to say. Like man, we on the same song. I'm trying to murder you.
That Mike attitude, that Kobe attitude.
We could be cool, but while we rapping, like
that's what it's like.
that.
The essence of hip hop is the battle. So if you don't understand the battle, you don't want to battle. You don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Win. You shouldn't be in hip hop.
That's an element that I use though when we get to naming like who the greatest and shit is. If you ain't got no battles, like you can't be even.
You ain't never beat nobody.
But you ain't even got. It ain't that much you gotta win. You gotta battle. Like you gotta do that. You know. Like,
you want the smoke.
Like you gotta go at it with somebody. You know. And shout out to Shooter Deuces. He put Cole in there. Cole one of my favorite rappers too, but Cole ain't battled nobody yet.
Nobody.
Huh?
What?
Biggie what?
I said Diggy.
Diggy. Oh,
he ain't dissing, dude. He ain't dissing back.
Diggy Simmons?
You talk about Russell's son? Stay over there on the.
Shout out to Diggy.
You know,
Simmons, dude.
No, not shout out to him.
I fuck with Diggy.
Which one had the crusty lips?
That's Rusty, dude.
Rusty.
Stop talking about Rusty, dude. Like
What?
that, dude.
I just remember the little show.
They be playing that dude.
JoJo was he rich kid that he grew up to gangbang.
Yeah.
Most of.
He got choked up by Jewel Santana.
Had to be done.
Shout out to Jewel. Free Jewel. Jewel's dropped the album.
Shout out to Angela.
He dissing whatchamacallit.
They say he dissed Cam.
Had to be done.
But I don't think he was dissing Cam.
I think it's a diss.
It might have been, but at the same time,
They beefing?
I hope it's a shot.
Wait a minute, calm down, man. They went through their problems already, though. That's what I mean. I think that's an old song. So he probably is talking about Kim, but they cleared that up already. You know, he locked up. But it is a good project, though. And let's talk about Joel Santana. Like, Joel Santana at one point, he like basically, him and Wayne was like neck and neck. And then Wayne just went this way.
Spazzed.
And then like Joel just chilled out.
Neck and neck?
Yeah, like
they was
I can't feel my face.
They did that little mixtape like together. They was,
I think like
He wrote the coattails, huh?
When that album
I don't think
came
they
out-
was neck and neck. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, let's go talk about it. So when this album came out,
What the game been missing?
that's the same time as the Carter 1 came out. You might have fucked with Wayne. Wayne wasn't the most popping nigga in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? He might have been bigger than Wayne at the time, like just to the industry, even though Wayne was Wayne because he'd been out forever. But Wayne, Cash Money wasn't even like popping like that. It took the Carter 1 to like turn it up. And then Wayne like started making the mixtapes. He started rapping with Dipset,
Yeah, he
like
started
being all that shit. Like that's what got Wayne like to him and Joel making mixtapes. That's what I mean when they was neck and neck. It wasn't crazy for them to make a mixtape together. Like, you know, they damn near on the same level. Like neither one of them was helping each other, like doing the mixtape together. That's what I mean. They was neck and neck. Then Wayne just took the fuck off. Joel's ain't dropped an album since
Just
then.
stayed there.
You know what I'm saying? He had the Back Like Cook Crack out mixtape and shit.
Hard.
That's what I'm saying. Like Joel's was that nigga,
From me to
and he
you.
always could rap. And it's just it's fucked up. Like, man, why the fuck he just stopped rapping and shit?
That bitch that bandana.
Huh? Cold. Then Bandana never moved though.
Was Joel like the Murphy Lee?
No, he was bigger than Murphy Lee. No disrespect to Murphy Lee, but he was bigger than Murphy Lee. I feel like, cause I feel like people was waiting on Murphy Lee to kind of like take off and shit. But
He was right there.
Joel's had his shit already. Like he had his mixtape series, and he was on hit records with Cam and Murph was just like on hit records with Nelly, a couple songs, and what did he have on his own type shit, you know. I feel like Dipset did a good job of that. Like they was connected. Like Jim was connected to Cam, Joel was connected to Cam, but they all did their own shit. They all got their own hits. They all got.
That's something that Keywan did hit on. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, they said they would be the Migos, but the Migos did it better as far as they individual.
Yeah, like the Migos, all three of them, they got
like
all,
basically branding themselves individually.
Yeah, and that's something that I like the St. Louis teams are getting a chance to do. Like we spoke when we talked to Keywan. I said like everybody had their own solo album in the St. Louis teams, but Keywan.
He said that wasn't for him.
It wasn't for him, and that was something that he answered in there. It's just that shit hard to do, man. Like every group break up too. The Locks is the only group that has never fell out. And I can say Outkast, they never beefed either.
Outkast beefing right now.
They're not beefing though.
Huh?
Is they?
They're not beefing, but they definitely split up because they got.
But Dre don't make music though no more.
Huh?
Andre 3000 just don't make music no more.
I know. So they split up because of that, because they got a bag to go on tour, and that's what Andre was talking about in that song on T.I.'s song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that they got a bag. They was getting ready to get a bag to go on tour, and Andre was like,
But after that they went on. They did a little
and he stopped that tour though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why he said a line. He said, I'm sorry, I'm so awkward, because he on the interview he said like his heart wasn't in the music no more. So you know there ain't no sense to him making.
But when I say beef, like it be fuck you and shit like that. You never heard Big Boy like disrespect.
No,
Some people
he never disrespected them.
But like Dipset, like Cam and Jim, like they done dissed each other. Like the Migos haven't done it yet, but it's like every other group you can name of, they fell out. Like
Bone ain't never fell out.
But like
Yes,
Outkast,
yeah, they fell out before.
like Outkast,
They
though, I
done kicked
think
Busy out. Busy just said fuck all y'all a million times and
Damn.
Crazy. They done fell out. If you can go through it, all them groups fell. 112 broke up right now, like R&B groups.
I think Outkast is like, you know, it's almost like a relationship though. Like sometimes you don't fall out, but you grow apart.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, especially when you start getting a bag and you have different views, and you just have different.
It's that voodoo, man.
Yeah, you got different goals, and like you want to, now you want to pursue something different. Like Andre didn't, acting. Well, both of them ventured off into acting and stuff like that. They just kind of grew apart.
Andre 3000 just like an alien, man.
Yeah,
I listened to a podcast he did. He did a podcast. He did an interview. His first interview in a long time. He basically spoke on it. He was saying that it's hard for him to live up to what he already did. So it's like he'd rather not even attempt because he feel like he even said it like he has doubts on his own ability now
to make
music. His heart ain't in it like that, and he just don't feel like he can do that no more. Yeah. When you rap at that level, you don't want to put no bullshit out. It's the same thing like Jay Electronica. Mm-hmm. He basically was like scared to put out an album because you listen like Exhibit C, Exhibit A. Like the shit that how he was rapping on that shit was crazy, like elite level. So it's like everybody waiting for you to do that. I don't think he can do that shit again. From listening to that album that he just put out, I don't even think he got that in him no more. That was 10 years ago. So it's like he probably feel like that too. They can't do that shit no more. And Andre 3000 probably look at it the same way. And I feel like I ain't got that type of shit in me no more.
But that's how you know he really got love for his craft because he could really just
put out no bullshit. Yeah.
Or he ain't finna even finesse the game.
Right.
He could definitely. You say, Andre 3000 coming to town.
He can put out a tape and
finesse the shit out the game.
Yeah. But that's why legends are legends though. They don't cheat the game like that though. Like they ain't gonna put no bullshit out with their name on it. With their record.
That blue magic, nigga. Call it what you want.
Yeah. See and them people that do that type of shit just putting shit out like they here today going tomorrow. Like that shit don't work like that. You can't just put a whole bunch of bullshit out.
We say fool me once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Andre dropped once. You know what I'm saying?
But Andre 3000, man, if you listening, please drop an album. Like I need to hear Andre 3000 album.
But see, that's why I remember it was like maybe 2 years he was just getting on features and he was fucking features up. That's because there was the buzz. Oh, he ain't got it no more. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me show y'all that I still got it. You know what I'm saying? But I just ain't putting out an album right now.
Yeah, man.
He was tearing.
Come to the court and fuck y'all up and leave.
Uncle Drew.
Like that.
Yeah, and I went a disguise on.
Yeah, man. But shout out to that took a turn. We talking about everything. Y'all fuck with Jhené Aiko?
Oh my!
I used to.
I love her album. Both with her first album.
She just dropped a new album though.
Toxic. I love that word now, dude.
You just heard. I hear Katie just got on the word toxic, dude.
Yeah. I just made a post.
I used to fuck with her.
I listened to that
back
album.
in the back way back.
I don't think though.
No, she on some bullshit.
She definitely talking some shit, but
It's
I don't like. How y'all feel about like female? I love R&B, so I listen to female R&B and shit. But when females be in love, that shit don't be the same. Man. I like to listen to girls be hurt.
The heartbreak make the best album.
You know what I'm saying? Mary J. Like
that heartbreak.
You know what I'm saying? Like Whitney Houston. And
no, but this album got heartbreak on it.
She kind of a little too happy on this.
She ain't happy.
Her and Big Sean back together and shit.
Yeah, but she telling her like Big Sean fucking the shit out of the whole album and shit. Like, relax.
Yeah, but the first part of the album, they beefing. You know what I'm saying? She triggered. She still triggered. You know what I'm saying? And
I feel that I heard them songs.
I think she talented.
No, she cold. She like the female.
Yeah, she nice looking.
She definitely toxic.
All these girls that's rapping now, you got the Summer Walkers, the her LMA. Like that, she got like a damn near a genre of music.
Her own sound.
You know what I'm saying? Like she like, and they all winning off that shit. But she the founder of that shit.
Kind of like what they said about Big Sean.
Huh?
Kind of what they said about Big Sean.
What you mean?
His style, like they all took a little bit of his style, ran with it.
Yeah, like
all his
flow.
peers.
Yeah, you can say that to some extent.
Nobody sound like Sean though.
Yeah, Big Sean like a cold. He like what Silk the Shocker was trying to do.
That's a bad reference.
No, but going off like Sean might go off beat a little bit and he come bring it back
a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. He's doing what Silk was trying to do. Silk never quite got.
I don't even know if Silk knew what he was trying to do. He was just out there. Like, when he get the ball,
Hey,
he
Silk
just
was
they
OC.
like see, bro. He just tripping, dribbling and shit.
Shout out to Silk.
But then he a hit though, so you like, oh okay.
I never seen him hit nothing.
I fuck with Silk.
Remember he had that weekend dumbass movie?
Fam, Hot Boys.
Not Hot Boy. He had a solo movie.
Did he?
Yeah.
I never watched that. But in Hot Boys, let's talk about Hot Boys for a second. He's so dope. He was like a karate master.
That's
and he can
Superfly.
hoop.
That's Superfly.
And
He
he
was trying
can
to
hoop.
recreate Superfly.
That's the most interesting man in the world.
And he can
That's
hoop
what the fuck
though.
that is.
But he was like a karate, like in the middle of selling all this dope, and his woman just got locked up. He like at karate practice. With
That's
a sensei.
crazy.
I would beat the fuck out of Silk. I just want that to be known. I heard him bad.
Silk will fuck you up. Man.
Silk tall as fuck though. He's like 6'3", something like that. Man,
So he
I ain't saying
he
you
like
need to
super he like Jesus Shuttlesworth,
no, he wasn't that cold.
The Last Dragon.
I ain't saying you need to leave him, but you need to like roll with me.
Snap. Snap though.
That's his hardest song with mine.
She thought about that shit though.
I ain't
Like,
saying you need to leave him, but you need to like roll with me.
yeah,
That's a game.
I felt that shit.
Man, before we get off music, man, we gotta salute a legend.
Regulators.
Regulators. You regulate any stealing of his property. We're
That's a hard ass
bad
song
too. Search for the E so I could get some fun.
With that Young Guns.
Chilling on the
Yeah, that's that's Warren G song,
But it's Nate.
but
He was a beast on that hook.
he was tough with it.
Shout out to Nate Dogg, man. Classic artist.
That could spark a
Death
debate.
Row.
Who had the best hooks?
Nate Dogg or T-Pain?
Not even T-Pain. Who was that? Johnny P.
Yeah.
I'm going with Nate Dogg.
What?
Fucking Dale.
Johnny P was cold. Johnny P
Do or
was
die?
He was cold.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Johnny P and Tila.
But I'm
Respect
going
on
with
his
Nate.
name.
He was cold, but
Johnny P
it
was a
more just
beast.
do or die though. You know what I'm saying? Nate Dogg,
He was versatile.
name it. He got a hit with him. He got Fab a hit. He got song with 50.
Nate Dogg was talented.
All of Death Row.
Okay, I'm
You throw
familiar.
Nate, it was at a time you throw Nate Dogg on the hook. Like you got it for sure. It's about to
But
go.
Johnny P was from the Shy.
Yeah,
That's why I'm a little biased. You know,
No, I fuck with
Illinois.
and that dog was on some bullshit. He used to be on
The
that
gangster.
bullshit back in the
Big
day.
Chris.
Yeah,
He was a singing gangster.
Yeah.
he just could sing.
Ain't no fun if the homies can have. That's my favorite.
What the I Got Hoes? Did he have that?
Dude, you throw Nate Dogg on the
Oh, yeah. I got hoes.
And he,
In
oh,
different area code.
Dude. Damn, I kind of sound like Nate. I saw the record.
I heard it.
that.
I heard
That's
it.
all I said. That's on the record. That's it right there.
Yeah. In different area codes.
That's hard right there. That's hard.
This is my shit right here. Y'all ever heard the Eminem song Take a Look?
Come on, man. Tell me
But-
that was a beast on.
Shout out to Nate Dogg. 'Cause
Definitely would.
That man was a true legend.
A legend,
Got a
man.
cancer. Yeah, but you throw Nate Dogg on that shit, you got a hit on your hands. But
Definitely that.
man, true legend. How y'all feel about That's a good discussion though, like King of Hooks. I think I'm going with T-Pain. I'm going with Nate Dogg. I like Nate Dogg hooks better. But you can make an argument for T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Because T-Pain from about 06 to
He was fucking shit up.
09, it was like T-Pain was that nigga. T-Pain never be broke because of that.
T-Pain living off road. Is that what he said? He said he got like 60 #1 albums.
He said he blew 40 million though.
Then they had to
He
get
was
it.
broke.
They had to get back together. You know what I'm saying? 50. He had 50 #1 albums.
Number one song.
My bad, songs, not album song.
That's a lot.
The bread still coming in.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, who? I'm rolling with Johnny P. Chicago.
Never do.
Play some of that shit, dude.
You see, he ain't like Twister, dude. He ain't like Twister.
Oh, the
I
Twister,
never said I
the
didn't
Do It
like
Now.
He
Twister.
said you just don't fuck with Twister.
No,
That's
I
your
just
favorite
said he
rapper's
was kind of.
That's your favorite rapper's favorite
You feel like
rapper.
you was overrated.
I feel like he was a little overrated.
I feel like he was crazy underrated.
Underrated.
Like,
Probably what?
The whole opposite.
Johnny B. Never.
That's my shit right here.
Do you want to ride?
Yeah.
You know how
Do you? Come on, man. Singing. Come on, man. Crazy. That's Johnny P. Come on, man. Put some respect on his name.
Don't bring it in like that.
7LLP and fly love to them house to the BLs. Look at his kick. Look at his car. All I say is.
That ain't motherfucking Johnny P, dude.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, you see,
The
get your
drop
shit
right
together,
there.
dude. Get your
But-
shit together. Go edit that.
Johnny P was cold. Though. Do or Die was cold, man.
Definitely was.
He ain't fucking with T-Pain though, or Nate Dogg, or who else killed some hooks, man?
Your boy, the Wavy, he
Quavo,
Zeke. Not that's Freaky Zeke, but
Max B.
Max B.
But Max
He
B
hooked
got
up.
locked up too quick though,
Fuck
man.
your R&B niggas. Max sing all the hooks.
Yeah, for
You know who
sure.
was nice on the hooks? Chameleon.
Chameleon there was
Cooper.
hard.
Chameleon.
Cooper
had
was before his time because he was a singing ass nigga.
on everything. He was lacing them hooks though.
But Nate Dogg is the GOAT of the hook. Even though, like, you got people
We'll
know,
give
like
it to him.
Quavo now for this generation. Quavo doing his thing for like the little hits. Even I might not like the song that much. Quavo is like you throw Quavo on the hook. I'm trying to think of somebody else. They ain't got no hit maker. Drake, I'm tripping. We tripping though. Drake got hella hooks. Like shit.
He ain't getting my vote.
Lil Wayne, Duffel Bag Boy. You gotta stop hating on Drake, dude. You gotta give him his credit.
Yeah,
man. One
I
thing.
just ain't gonna. I like old Drake.
What Drake you like?
Huh?
What's the old Drake?
Take care. That's my favorite. That's my favorite joint.
That's the Weekend. Weekend kill them hooks too.
Ooh, you right about that.
Fuck with the
Weekend, yeah. Take care of my favorite Drake. I like that old Drake. I was done with it when he started saying that dumbass shit.
Like what?
Huh?
What dumbass shit?
You know that line I don't like.
What you talking about, man?
The line I don't like, man. That line of getting a light skinned nigga stole on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's cool. Light skinned, but I'm still a dog nigga. Oh, swat! Throwing it though. Either not nice with the home row either.
You hear him over there pecking.
Pack him up. That's out of it though.
Call trying to find something.
What's on week?
Y'all be fucking with
It's
this?
your best shot at it?
Look, I just flipped the switch. Flip. I don't know nobody.
I ain't play it because that's a tight Drake song. The Flip the Switch challenge.
I like the way you got into that.
That shit been funny.
Y'all about to do it?
Nah,
Y'all gonna get y'all old lady in the bathroom?
nah, I can't do
That's
it.
it doing this.
I do the one with I seen one dude, but he switched with his dog. I do that one.
I seen Usher switch with his kid.
That's sweet.
He on like the little bitty ass pajamas and shit.
It was cool because they ain't put on his little.
A daughter's outfit, a fucking princess gown, nightgown.
But what's funny though, with this Flip the Switch challenge, right? You know the challenges go around the internet. People doing this shit. It's just fun and games. Y'all know Waka Flocka, right? Waka Flocka woke, man. Y'all know
Is
that?
it?
Is he woke?
Yeah, he woke. Waka is like, he doing the interviews. He be talking that shit like. Just check out Waka Flocka interview, man.
I ain't taking Waka Flocka serious, dude. That's his
Kind
name.
of hard.
Unless he changed his name and start
He
doing
ain't
his
really.
number.
He ain't on
His
what-
government.
None of that shit. But he say
Waka Muhammad.
Yeah,
he ain't that woke.
I definitely ain't listening to nobody with a name like Waka Flocka.
But he don't make
Muhammad.
music. But that's why he don't make music though, because he said that
He woke.
no, he understand that he ain't that cold. He never was cold. He always thought he was white.
He just finessed him for the bag. Now
He said his favorite rappers was like Kendrick, KRS-One, shit like that. He said he know he was always whack, but he was a real nigga, so It worked.
He wasn't that real. He just tall.
He was a big nigga.
Definitely a big nigga.
How you gonna say he wasn't real?
Cause I ain't listen to none of that shit.
That mean he wasn't a real nigga.
Yes, it do.
Real niggas don't even rap.
Man, if real niggas if he raps some real nigga shit, then you know what I'm saying, the real niggas can.
He didn't say he rapped no real nigga. He said in real life he was a real nigga, so it did translate because people fuck with him.
Well, Walker was with Gucci, wasn't he?
Yeah, when he came out.
They was on some shit for a minute.
Yeah,
They
they
was
was
hot
popping.
as fuck. What was that? Remember that boy got murdered? Was that that boy?
Who? Bankroll Fresh.
No, Gucci murdered Jeezy boy.
Yeah, Gucci murdered somebody.
Oh, one of the boys out there clique that got killed.
I don't know. But Walker said, never will I act or dress like a female. Not for promo, not for comedy, and damn sure not for any fake challenge. I think he said fucking challenge. They deleted it out though.
I agree.
Who's the real man challenge? Where's the real man challenge? It's like they're trying to put you on a feminine wave. Stay woke. Do you think that the man is trying to make black men be feminine in this society?
Been doing that.
You think that's what they're trying to do?
Walker might be on to something. Or not.
With D Wade's son, our daughter.
First of all, that's his son.
That's always gonna be a son.
That's his son until they don't cut his dick off, man.
It's still gonna be a
Until they
son.
cut his dick off. You know what I'm saying? That's still his son.
They want to be referred to as a girl.
Well, his mama was like, his mama
mama
name was
call him
Clay.
a girl.
His
Mama
mama
call
call
him-
him Clay. I'm gonna call him
But
Clay.
his mama don't call him Clay. Mama call him Zaya.
Hey, you know what's crazy? But Gabrielle ain't his mama.
Definitely ain't his mama.
So like, out of all the conversation about that, they never said nothing about his actual mom. Like,
No, they don't fuck with. They don't fuck with.
got
her
full-
like that.
D-Wade got
He
full custody of
Like
his
she tried to
kids.
steal the kid or something. Like he had to lose a play. He didn't go to a playoff game. Like back in the Miami Heat.
D Wade got a documentary that came on ESPN a couple weeks ago. It's pretty good. But he explained on there basically when they broke up, it was nasty and they had joint custody. You know, you go into joint custody, you got certain days you go see your kids and shit. She was like basically keeping the kids from him completely. There's on some spiteful shit, not showing up to the court dates and nothing. So that's how D Wade got his custody of his kids. So
a little money too.
yeah.
Definitely that. But yeah, she kidnapped him though.
Yeah, like it was just
not kidnapped, but she just didn't let him sing. So
It was all type of
I remember
shit.
he missed that playoff game. He didn't go to that playoff game. Miami Heat was in the playoff. He didn't go to the playoff game because he had to deal with that situation.
But we getting off the topic, man.
The Swiss challenge, dude. I ain't doing it. How about you do it? You and your kids.
I might do it.
And your wife.
I'm not gonna put on my woman's clothes and that shit, but
I don't think I've never done a challenge.
this is the thing I want. This is what I mean though. Since when is a dude dressing up like a woman ain't been funny? Like Lil Yachty just made a video. He was like a fake Oprah. Lil Yachty featuring Drake and Lil DaBaby. It's a funny video. It's funny.
I mean,
Never would have watched that.
But you watch Martin.
Wanda.
Definitely watch
You
more.
watch Jamie Foxx be Wanda. Like you watch Big Mama House. Since when you watch Miss Doubtfire? Like
That was always that
it was always funny though.
It was always funny, but it was always a thing. That's why Dave Chappelle, remember Dave Chappelle spoke on that.
It wasn't a thing until he said that though.
See, but it was a thing, but it was under the carpet type of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? We throwing this out here. We gonna, you know what I'm saying, feminize all the black men, black males who in prominent roles like that. And then Dave Chappelle spoke on it. No, not doing it.
Ving Rhames played in that movie.
Yeah.
And then
I
Wesley
like Hart.
Snipes played in that.
Tu Wong Fu.
Tu Wong
I
Fu.
like Hard Tu Wong Fu. Yeah.
But it was a Latino person dressed up.
That's
John
all. But that's all.
Leguizamo, and it was a
fine.
white
But
dude dressed up.
that was a thing though.
But what I'm saying,
But the biggest person in that movie was Wesley Snipes.
no, they're the white dude from Ghost. What's his name? Patrick Swayze. He was bigger than him at the time.
But then Patrick Swayze, he died, didn't he?
Yeah, he did now.
He died at. What he died of?
I don't know. I just know he dead now. But what I'm saying, I'm kind of playing devil's advocate. I do actually think it's kind of some bullshit too. But it's like some like comedians that dress up like women sometimes. Like that shit is like comedy though. You know, it ain't
strictly
always,
comedy.
It ain't always like the Lil Yachty. Like, to me, he's trash. I never listen to Lil Yachty music. He's terrible. But him making a video dressed up like Oprah, like, the people acting like that's some crazy shit. They like killing him. But fam, like, that shit is just like comedy. Like, it ain't like he was kissing a dude or he had a wig on in like a dress or some shit like that. Like, I ain't gonna kill him.
It was a role.
Like, yeah, it's like it was just a funny video. You know, I love the Martin show. Like, Shanae, like one of my favorite characters on Martin. Like, it's hilarious to me. You know, Wanda on Living Color, that was funny. When I like Mrs. Doubtfire used to be funny. Like, I don't really take that shit that serious. You
never even thought like that.
I'm not saying there's not nothing to it, because I know it be some bullshit going on in the back rooms. As you can see, Harvey Weinstein locked up 23 years. But what I'm saying, I don't think every time. I think it's more like making money. You see the Martin, the number one show on television. You see Medea making all the money in theaters. You see Mrs. Doubtfire being number one movie. Them executives gonna be like, hey, you
That's
funny.
how it is.
It is a show.
Cat Williams, put this dress on. Like, you funny. You can change your voice. Like, this should be funny. Do this movie. Like, people, they be trying to
come down to you to saying, you could say no.
Yeah, like, it don't really be like, you don't do this shit.
A couple times it was like that. That's why Dave Chappelle spoke on it, because it was like, hey, let's throw the scene in the movie where you put on a dress, but they don't got nothing to do with the movie. Nothing to do with the movie. And he was like, no. And somebody else come and was like, you sure you don't want to do it? He was like, no. And then the third person come in and was like, here's the new script. Like, oh, so y'all was ready though. You know, so y'all knew y'all was on some bullshit and y'all was ready just in case. I wasn't for it. You know, so y'all tried me. But like I said, Dave Chappelle was the king of not going though. You can't get off. Dave Chappelle he ain't never been got off on.
I'm never the exit.
That's why Dave Chappelle is who Dave Chappelle is.
He ain't never been got off on.
But like Kevin Hart, yeah, they throwing your little ass in the dress. Like, you look like, you know what I'm saying?
Scared little chocolate bitch.
they gonna try that.
Little Jody.
But shout out to Ben Range. Y'all ever watch Holiday Heart?
Never seen that.
Big old ass in that dress.
Ben Range got on Pulp Fiction. They make him do some bullshit too. Ben Range might be, I don't know,
Mr. Homosexual. Yeah. Yeah, he did get fucked. That's crazy.
Pulp Fiction a weird movie.
That was
super.
That showed all over the fucking place.
I like it.
Maurice, what's his name? Maurice Johnson? No, Marcellus Wallace. My bad, Marcellus Wallace.
Samuel.
What does Marcellus Wallace look like? That was a big range, Marcellus Wallace.
Say what again, motherfucker?
Yeah, that movie was wild.
That was crazy.
But before we get up out of here, man, the last thing we're gonna talk about music. We forgot to say this.
25 years.
These little young punks.
This is the best album.
I seen a lot of people saying
This
that.
is the best album.
25 anniversary of Me Against the World.
What,
Tupac
Deuces?
Shakur.
I'm a big Tupac.
I don't think it's the best album either.
All Eyes on Me?
All Eyes on Me.
No, it's not.
Then Machiavelli and then this.
This is better than Machiavelli.
I don't think so.
Yes, it is. It's got Dear Mama on it.
Yeah, mama.
What's a better song than that?
That's his best song ever.
What's a better song than Dear Mama?
I don't necessarily make an album.
Shed So Many Tears.
Unconditional Love.
Alright.
That wasn't even on no album. That was one of the greatest hits.
Dude, that's his best work. Like, my homie just asked me this the other day, and I said Machiavelli, and then I said I take that back. I gotta listen at the playlist. Look at the song.
I did listen to Me Against the World yesterday while I was cleaning up. Me Against the World is hard, but Machiavelli is. I think All Eyes on Me is his best work, but then it's Machiavelli, and then it's this.
This was, man.
I think All Eyes on Me is just. Yeah, Dr. Dre and Daz on that shit.
Oh, yeah,
like, the production and shit, like you can't
Death Row.
double disc, like that was his best shit.
Crazy.
I like that pre Death Row. That was real. I felt like he was acting when he was on Death Row.
He definitely was acting.
See what I'm saying? So
We get to it. We have a Tupac conversation in the last conversation.
You know what I'm saying? He was acting when he was on Death Row. So that pure Tupac is goddamn it.
What about Thug Life now? Tupacalypse Now.
When was that?
Tupacalypse Now, his first album, second album Thug Life, and then All Eyes on Me.
Yeah, them wasn't really that. They wasn't fire
No, but they all had cuts on, man. Tupac is if you talk to Tupac, if you ask somebody that knew Tupac, 9 different people, you'll get 9 different stories on who he was. And you can hear that in his music, like there was so many different layers of him through all his aspects of his music and shit.
And that's crazy because he was just getting started.
25 years old when he died. Seemed like he was on Earth forever.
That's
he
the
did
thing.
so
So
much.
he did so much at 25 years old. If you think about a 25-year-old right now,
Goofy
motherfucker.
Goofy.
For him to be like that impactful at 25
That's
years
why I don't
old.
get none of these new rappers. I don't give them credit like that. They be saying, man, they weak right now. But like wait till they get a little older and shit. Man, Nas put out Illmatic at 19. You know what I'm saying? Tupac was 25 when that. Biggie made Ready to Die at 21. But you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like people, they trash. Like this, it is what it is. That's why they was different back in the 90s. Yeah, they most definitely was different.
Oh, we got a shout out to all our STL people. They 314 day.
Yeah, shout out. It's 3:15 right now, but shout out to 314 day. If you don't know, area code for St. Louis is 314. So on March 14th every year is National 314 Day for St. Louis. It's a celebration.
They put on for the city.
And you know what? I'm about to say something right now. St. Louis, y'all did not invent White Castles, dog.
They're the same.
Stop trying to 314 Day. So they doing 314 Day. They got the Emo's Pizza, St. Louis style pizza. They got the Red Hot Ribblers, St. Louis brand potato chips. Vest Soda.
Chinaman.
Chinese food is different in St. Louis. I feel all that. Y'all can't just throw White Castle in that picture, fam.
I ain't giving them Chinaman either, because when Green Shirt dude was alive,
And they say East St. Louis got
got to know that. I ain't giving them. I ain't giving them that. I ain't giving them that.
No, but still, it's still St. Louis style. I'll give it.
St. Louis style.
But I'll give it to them.
They got St. Paul.
Fried dark.
Yeah.
That's their thing.
Fried
Fried dark.
Have y'all ever had Chinese food somewhere else though?
It's yellow rice. Yeah.
It is disgusting.
Yellow rice. Yeah.
Like it ain't even like Chicago or New York, anywhere like that. Chinese food is disgusting anywhere else, but
It's better here.
it's way better here. So I get out, but White Castle, White Castle was franchise. It wasn't even started in Missouri. How they just be claiming that shit like that? White Castle tastes the same everywhere, man.
I disagree.
I definitely disagree.
That shit tastes the same, dude.
I think it's pretty fire in St. Louis. I'm gonna give them that, man.
I ain't giving
Line be
I think
wrapped.
that's all in y'all head though. That
Line
shit,
be out to the street, but you'll wait. After the club,
no, I ain't waiting on that shit.
I'm gonna wait. I'm probably sipping anyway, so I wait. Listen to a couple jams in the line.
Hey man, that'd be a mystery for me forever. But shout out to St. Louis. I love y'all.
Our people, them our neighbors.
314 Day. We put out the Key One episode on YouTube for 314 Day. A little delay. But shout out to everybody that checked out that last episode with Key One. Nice feedback from it. We're only trying to get better.
Prayers go out to Ralph Collins.
Oh yeah, most def.
He got a little accident, altercation.
Yeah, he recovering. You know, spirits is up. Hopefully,
I fuck with Ralph.
yeah. We done talked about Ralph a couple times on here. If you from where we from, you know exactly who we
Ralph a
talking about.
legend around here.
You know, if you need anything from movies to music or anything,
Technical support.
Ralph is our technical support, Apple Care. You know what I'm saying?
From middle school. Though.
Yeah,
You know what
forever.
I'm saying?
Ralph, I swear to God, this before I even lived on, Ralph used to stay next door to Paladin and them on like Johnson. Mm-hmm. And you know how like back in the day, everybody had their CD books, like had their album and shit. And Ralph, I remember like Ralph going over to Ralph's house, or he might have been over there. He had like blank CDs. It's like 97 though. Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like dude was on that shit.
Right after tapes.
Yeah, like he had burnt CDs. Like I'm like, man, what the fuck?
Ralph got rich off burnt CDs. No lie. Ralph was getting dope money off them burnt CDs. But Ralph, I mean, overall, like, there's so many different hustlers out here, so many different hustles. Like, I always respect the hustler. Like whether it's legal or illegal, like I still respect it. You know, like I'm not a fan of robbing and stealing and shit like that, which was the case. Like, you know, and some people would, you know what I'm saying, disagree. But I just think a real hustler, you know,
he gonna find
he gonna go out and get it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like a real hustler also respects another hustler.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's plenty enough for us, you know what I'm saying, eat. So it's kind of like, you know, when you trying to go take somebody else shit, you ain't putting enough time in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't trying to figure out how to get your bag. You trying to figure out when he leaving the house type shit, or when he gonna be there alone. That's too much thought.
Cat burger.
You know what I'm saying?
Cat burger for sure.
So it's just like, you know, and the thing about it is, like, I've never seen a hustler on top. I mean, I've never seen a robbing ass nigga on top. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit be temporary. You can rob a hustler and come up, and he still gonna be up.
That shit don't even work in the movies. Like, ain't even no cold ass movie where a nigga been robbing people and they work out. Like, that shit never work.
Because the thing about it is, like, you could rob a motherfucker for $100,000, but you're not a hustler. So where that $100,000 gonna go? You're gonna blow it because you're not a hustler. So. Yeah, shout out to Ralph, though. I fuck with Ralph. You know, Alden, one of Alden's finest. Like, unfortunate incident, but he made it. So, you know, prayers go out to him. Hopefully, I don't know all the details. Hopefully, with nobody else in the house, nobody else got hurt.
Yeah, hope we make a full recovery, man. Shout out to Ralph for sure. But I already said that. But our 1 year anniversary party is still on. It's going to be at a later date, postponed. So, shout out to everybody that still going to come and fuck with us. We got a lot of people that kind of was salty that we had to postpone it. But the corona out here ain't playing with motherfuckers, man.
That could bring them outfits back out.
That Roni. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you for all the listeners, man. We're going to get up out of here, man. We'll be back next week as always.
That's a dope shoe.
That's a dope shoe. Oh, yeah. What's it called? The Fire Fives?
That's the Raging Bull.
Raging Bull. Fives. They came out in that pack. That was a nice. Them countdown packs was busting my head though, man. That shit was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was $400 every time it came out.
$4.
We was doing that shit though.
I think the Define the Moment pack was like
$365, something like that.
$350 or $3.
They pushed back all the Jordans and shit. Them Sixers was coming back out.
Define the Moment, and I got that Jordan 1 pack.
That Jordan 1 pack was only $2.
See what I'm saying? Nice.
That was a nice pack.
Yellow and black joints. Yeah, them was good times, man. If y'all don't know nothing about this sneaker shit, man, this sneaker shit is real. Shout out to Joe Jack.
Hit me up if y'all need any sneaker knowledge.
You know what I'm saying? Joe Jack 23 on YouTube.
Follow me on Instagram. Follow my style page, Joe Jack _style. Follow the drip. Get you niggas together.
KD, you got anything you wanna say?
Nah, man. Y'all wash them hands. Get y'all some
hand sanitizer.
Y'all stocked up on toilet paper?
What the fuck is that about?
I don't know. I got a little bit.
I think niggas wasn't wiping their ass before.
Huh? That's what that was?
Like,
that's how you stop the coronavirus, by wiping your ass?
No, I don't think they was wiping that shit.
Wash your hands.
That's crazy.
But toilet paper, you know what I'm saying? Like, say if you ran out of toilet paper, right?
That ain't nothing.
Just hop in the shower.
There's nothing the toilet paper is good for.
Hop in the shower or something like.
That ain't really the same.
But I'm saying, like, that ain't. I don't see how that was like the number one thing y'all going to get is toilet paper. Like, what I'm saying, like, that ain't. You grab a newspaper, all else fails, like, you gonna clean yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think that was like the number one.
All right,
Easy. Should have been going to get that can tuna.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, water, food,
batteries.
Water, batteries, like it was like buy some shit to boost your immune system. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some airbornes or some shit. Like they going straight to the toilet paper. Like,
I'm gonna blow the shit out my nose.
Like, what the fuck?
All the bullets gone too. All the ammo.
I was wondering why we was working Saturdays.
But man, y'all stay safe out there, man. This corona shit, we don't even know how deep it is, man. How serious it is, man. Just make sure y'all Wash your hands. Don't be shaking nobody's hands and shit like that, man. It's all elbow pounds and shit right now. Like, you don't know, because you gotta just be careful, man. So
Just because they don't got it
doesn't mean you can't get it. That coronavirus ain't no joke. We don't know what it is yet. Y'all stay safe out there. And even when this shit is over with, you nasty niggas still wash your hands and most importantly, wash your ass. We about to get up out of here. This is Reasons Our Podcast. Just because they couldn't doesn't mean you can't.
Episode 44. Fofo Mag.
Fofo Mag, Dirty Harry. You know what I'm saying? We up out of here, man. One.